VidGamesFTW.
Oh, welcome back to Doki.
Okay, I think we've got the audio set, so I'm a little quieter. Marcelo's a lot louder.
I'm closer. Hi guys, how you doing? Victor's pretty much where he's at.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica.
You dog.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh jeez. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I highly doubt it. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Let's do it. Let's write a poem, guys.
It's time to write a
We
poem.
actually have to
Pick
write a
words
poem?
you think your favorite
No.
club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got them. We can kind of lean towards whoever wants.
Wait.
Want to have like our poem the most
Okay, so
by choosing words.
I
Okay,
kind of like
hold
the shy girl.
This music though.
Yuri.
Yeah.
She's the killer.
Plus her hair's purple, and that's my favorite color.
Yay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm liking more Yuri.
Anxiety.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. We got kiss, broken, uncanny, silly, fun,
Let's
fester,
just
daydream.
choose
Fester.
and hope that's
Fester.
Yeah.
Hey.
Incapable. Wow, I'm depressing.
Rainbow.
Look, she's the same.
Yeah.
Cry.
Oh no, that's gonna be her.
Oh.
Okay, not her.
That was Sayori.
They're very hashtag deep.
Sadness. No.
What?
Try again.
Okay, you pick.
You pick.
Unrequited. Damn it.
Okay,
Melancholy.
Melancholy?
There we go.
Wrath. No, not wrath. How about wrath?
No, I feel like.
What about what about insight?
I feel like that's Natsuki. Fucking wrath. Which one? Insight?
Hey.
Okay, yeah, because she kind of likes deep stuff.
Yeah.
So let's write.
Desire.
Chocolate.
No. That's
Desire.
gonna be cupcake.
Chocolate. That's gonna be freaking Natsuki.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? Waterfall?
I said Desire. Desire.
I'm fine with desire.
Yay.
Okay, cool. Vivacious.
After image. Kind of like that one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hmm.
Kawaii. There's her name.
Kawaii!
Oh, it was Natsuki.
Okay, we had to pick it though.
Let's see.
Misery. Fuck.
Why is it
Damn
freaking
it.
Sayori?
Let's see.
What about
Raindrops?
Yeah.
Hey.
Vivid.
Massacre.
Massacre. No.
What's infallible? Is that what that word is?
Fallible?
Actually, I think
What is that?
do I need to Google it?
Hey.
Okay, it
matter
worked
to
anyway.
Okay.
Sensation.
Skirt.
Skirt. Or sensation. Says it. Yeah.
Sensation. Sensational.
Existence.
Sensational.
Existence.
Yeah, that seems like her. for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
Three more.
I'm starting to get her down.
3 more to go. Determination.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Determination actually seems like something that would be here.
Oh my god.
Wow, nice.
Okay.
He's freaking out because of Undertale.
Yes.
Infinite.
Infinite.
And
Infinite
philosophy.
sadness.
Philosophy?
Velociraptor.
Ambient.
Good job. Which one? Oh, ambient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we got.
We
her
got
most.
one of Natsuki and like 3 or 4 of.
Hi again, Kawaii. Gotta see you didn't run away on us. Ha.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
I wrote a
Well-
20-word poem that.
I talk weird, by the way.
Well, I'm back at the literature club.
What are you gonna say? I keep cutting you off. Sorry.
I would say we wrote. I mean, if we read our poem, I'm
Uh-huh.
pretty sure it wouldn't make any sense.
Probably.
It's just those words. Spaced out every so often.
It's like written. Okay. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Kawaii. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sari told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And at last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh my.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room.
Oh damn. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
This is Sparta! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
You mean down the hole?
Alright.
Don't worry, guys. Kawaii will always give it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps you with busy work without even asking. Yeah, just because he's a nice guy and doesn't want to disappoint you, really.
Yeah.
Like cooking, cleaning my room. Wow!
I
How
clean her
dependable.
room.
You just.
Oh man,
What
oh
the
my,
heck?
how
You
dependable.
are so used, Kawaii. How dependable.
Oh, now it's just me. See, Yuri, that's because your room's
get your
so
stuff
messy.
together.
It's distracting.
Oh, our character has OCD, just like you!
And you almost set your house on fire once. Pyromaniac.
Is that so? I remember I put tinfoil in the microwave once
Oh my god.
and a fork.
And a
Why?
fork.
I forgot. I wasn't thinking because really quick. I opened somehow the bag
hear
of
the music, right?
somehow the bag of
Yeah.
popcorn opened early,
Oh.
and so I was like, oh, let's just put it in a bowl and cover it. Right? It would have been fine if I wrapped it with like paper towel or something. No, I did tinfoil because I'm a genius. Shit started exploding.
Start blowing up buildings left and right.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
I don't know.
How come? You and Kawaii can be good friends too. Sayori?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Just choking on my own spit. Don't worry. Every time it's done, I'm like,
That was my hiccup, sorry. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know. Wait, what? Oh, wait, Sayori?
me?
Maybe.
Not really. Don't be shy.
Look at me
It's
in the
really
eye.
nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
As usual. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So what a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
For
So I picked it out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention.
Done.
Even if you don't usually read.
The short read done.
Good read.
I love
It
it.
was like a page long and said the.
It's a SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
We could, discuss it if you wanted.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
And chuck it out the window.
Woo! I thought that would hit a small child.
You hit the teacher instead. Bonus points.
If you can read it at your own pace.
Going to
look forward to
detention,
hearing that,
worth
what
it.
you God.
Not everyone's settled in. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book.
She can't get her head out.
I
Someone
can't
should
help
probably
but
help her.
I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Oh,
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
scene's gonna change, my bad. It wipes to nothing. Same scene.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second.
Shit!
Hold on. This music sounds like Cuphead or something. It sounds old-timey.
We're here.
Like, listen to it?
I need to listen to this. Hey, that's not cute.
Okay.
Oh,
Dot. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out again.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh.
To ease the tension, Yuri just lets out a big one. Oh boy.
Oh my god. That was funny.
It didn't smell that bad. if I was focused,
I passed out from the fumes.
If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just. Oh.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see.
That did not answer your question.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Some might say I might have a bad time putting it down.
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so?
It's about neats.
What is it about? Anyway.
Well,
Yeah. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back.
Oh, fuck, what's this book about?
The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Whoa.
Russian.
Sounds very Russian.
Portrait of Markov.
Portrait of Markov.
There's an
Soviet
ominous
Russia.
looking eye
Doki.
symbol on the front cover. Oh no.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange.
Like the game Life is Strange? Oh, okay.
She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison.
What is this, Stranger
What
Things?
is going on? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. And she becomes a neat, I told you.
That sounds like a plot for a video game. That's kind of
dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Oh.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kawaii?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
Stories.
I hope so.
I told you I talk funny. Why don't give me that face?
I can give you whatever face I want.
Stink ass face.
Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in.
Oh, jeez.
Then suddenly, you hear, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive, one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Especially in you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Uh-oh.
I'm psychologically deranged.
I was that girl in the story.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Okay, stop.
Hammer time.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
And that is a true fact.
That's true. In fact...
In fact... I might as well get started reading it, alright? Or, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying?
Dude, what is going on with Kawaii right now? Dude, I think he might be having a seizure.
Probably.
Just very
Just a
little.
moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip it to the seat next to Yuri's.
I slide very so slowly into her DM.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Oh.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I knew that was gonna come.
I mean...
Oh.
Here, this should work, right?
I slide on my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Well, kind of yours and mine right now.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh.
The animation just got crazy.
Whoa!
Do a little harp effect. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. When holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
She has a really bad fever.
Are you ready
Yeah.
to turn the page?
Oh, that's... Sorry, eh? I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I think I got a bit distracted by your beauty. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how we'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
There's my hand. You can barely see it.
Yeah, it's under the text box.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's a bit more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Oh, we're back.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Kawaii, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
She's psychotic and also a killer.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. ... No, you have to go...
But I don't think that's what she was doing. I think she was being silent
It's
there.
funny.
But
I guess I meant that it's kind of cute.
Why are you singing like that?
well, I guess you're seeing all of a sudden.
Reread that.
Reread that.
What are you saying all of a sudden? I killed it.
Oh,
Okay, everyone.
it's Moniker.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's time we share today's poems with each other.
Yay.
Oh,
We
here
might
we go.
not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah! Yuri
Yuri
exhales,
exhales, spare from finishing her thought.
Oh. I just
God
get
damn
it
it,
on
Jason.
myself. Is that right, Yuri? Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Ow! That fucking hurt.
Why, you're...
I mean, alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or to prefer, I'll only read it with you.
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Interesting.
In that case...
I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Chase has telepathy.
Apparently. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright.
I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Why not just fold the corner of the
Did
page?
you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends.
Fuck, I mean, oh no.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
Truth is, I write like a 4th grader.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Oh,
Who should I show it to?
we have
Yuri.
choices.
Yuri.
Yuri.
Duh.
Well, tune in next time and we'll get to that.
Oh, shit.
Well, we already know we're gonna pick Yuri.
Tune in next time and we may or may not pick Yuri.
The hell is that?
Fuck is that noise? Someone cutting down trees outside?
Hold on. I'm gonna go. Oh shit. I'm gonna go.
The trees are the cutting.
BRB gonna go investigate.
Alright.